What's up, everybody? This is the Jedi. So we're now going to move into the Gambia phase of our archives, if you will, to begin sharing with you everything that I recorded and experienced while I was in the Gambia. Know that a live stream goes along with this, so you have to go to the live streams tab and click on live streams, and you will see the video there saying that I arrived in the Gambia and blah blah blah, and you'll see me and Samba, the restaurant we went to immediately after I got there, and what I had to say and all of that. So I just got here and to this side, to Banjul, and then Samba was there to greet me. I will introduce Samba to you all now. I've been telling you about my brother who was receiving me in the Gambia. And without further ado, I present to you my brother Samba.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Are you on camera?
Yes, I am.
Okay, very
Thank
good.
you. Thank you.
That is Samba, everybody. Alhamdulillah.
Good. Good.
And what a pleasure it is to finally see this brother in person. We've video Skype, not Skype, just video. What do you call it? Just when you video call. But to see him in person is such a gift. Alhamdulillah. And but I thought I'd begin with some of the aerial footage that I took, just a couple things to sort of set the tone so you could see where I was living and the area and stuff like that. This first flight was the very first flight that I made in the Gambia. And I need you to know that I was very, very, very nervous, because even when I flew in Senegal, I was nervous because of the wind and the birds. But I will tell you, the birds were times 50 here in the Gambia as far as what I had to put up with. You'll see that in this video. And I was also very nervous because, again, when I was flying here in the United States, when I fly, I know where I live. So I know all the streets and all the side roads. I know the area, blah, blah, blah. And so if something happens in flight, if I lose the drone or something happens, I can drive to go get it. I can't do that in the Gambia because I don't know where I'm at in relation to anything. I don't know the city like that. I don't know anything. And on top of that, I'm dealing with birds. But I'm also dealing with the technology of the drone because it has its own GPS positioning system. That's how it holds its altitude. That's how it knows where it's at on the earth. There's a whole calibration thing to do before you fly. But I needed to try to deliver this footage for you. But also I need you to appreciate the technical side of it. You know, it was a struggle. I promise you, this will be Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds. So it was a nightmare, but you also get a chance to see some of the exterior of the Samba's house that he just moved into, I want to say January-ish. The house is mostly finished. There's some things that still need to be finished, but the house is brand new. So you'll get a chance to appreciate that. And so let's get into it now. So this is 4th of March. This is the Gambia. This is my first flight. There I'm in front of the house, inside the compound. And we'll call it the driveway. That'll be more relatable for you guys. I think I've just started the motors there. Okay, yeah, now we've lifted off. Just to point out too, over here in the right-hand part of the screen, you see this black container. That is what you see throughout Africa. That is your borehole, everybody. That's where you have a well, and then there's a pump that pumps the water from the well up to this, and then the water is stored there. And so that brings your water down to supply all the water in your house, your showers, your toilets, your sinks, everything. And it's very effective. The water pressure is there. It's all fine. but it's all natural water. So when you finish showering or washing your face or whatever you got to do, you don't got no ashiness going on because there's no chemicals in the water. Let's be very clear. All right, I just need to point that out. All right, let's go. There is. You guys that watch the live streams that I did, you remember this is the porch I was sitting on when I'd be sitting outside live streaming. You'll always see a rack of shoes in the front of any African home, certainly a Muslim household. So there's some of the sandals and shoes and stuff because no shoes in the house. I wish you could really appreciate the beauty of this house too, you guys. It's not really photographing well, I believe, in this footage, but whatever. And by the way, that was Samba's well, you'll see it in another video. I was going to show you the borehole on his home. Lower left-hand corner, that's a field where the kids play soccer, because soccer is really a big deal in Senegal and in Gambia. Like, that's all they do. It's a very big deal. So that was a field where they play soccer at. And I think this over here to the right is also another one. Don't quote me on that. But you can see they're down there on the field already. So here I'm very sketchy. You know, I'm still trying to set the coordinates on the app and, you know, get my telemetry so that I can see the screen and all that kind of stuff. But it's the value of this, and the main reason for this, or even recording this footage, is because it's important for you to see it from the sky so you can appreciate the beauty, but you can also see how things are laid out a little bit, and you can see that it's not foreign, you know. There's some other video that I'm going to show you that you'll be able to appreciate the homes and things like that, and you should go away from this going, oh, it's just like any place, you know, because some people would still be expecting to see huts and, you know, animals and lions and tigers running around and all this kind of nonsense, and it's just none of that, you know. I don't know why I stopped there. Probably birds. I don't know if I have the drone in my visual eyesight at this point. I don't think I do. I think I'm just flying through the lens. And you already see some birds there, but I promise you it's going to get worse. So now I'm turning around because I have plunked out. There's that field that soccer. You see the birds. You see the birds. You see the birds. Well, I'm sure that's probably why I stopped, is because the birds. They were just following me, man. And it occurred to me that, oh, they have never experienced a drone, the birds. By the way, this is the house here, if you could see my cursor. This is the house, and I'm in front of the house. So this is the back of the house that we're seeing here. And there's another compound being built next to Samba's. By the way, our mosque is just over here, right here, lower right-hand corner, where my cursor is, that tree. That's where our mosque is. And tomorrow I will be releasing the promotional video here on the channel, and also on the other channel, also on Facebook and Instagram and Twitter, and on GoFundMe, because it's just taking me longer than I anticipated everybody to put together the footage that I had to share with the public, because I told you guys we're raising money to finish this mosque, and we were trying to get it done before the rain season starts in June. But whatever we raise between now and June, we will still keep going until we have our goal. And it's been there already. So even if they don't get it done before this rain season, we still need to get it done. But I just say, because I'm releasing the video because it's important for me for people to see the mosque, the interviews that I've done, and things like that, and to see why we're asking for you to donate, so you can see what the cause is visually. So, but this is the mosque over here to the right. All right. So now I've chickened out and I've turned back. I'm not really, you can see there's some farming that's going on. And I think at this point, I'm still just I'm just feeling it out. The birds, how's the drone responding? Is it in flying and all that stuff? And which direction do I want to go in? Where do I want to fly? So now I head out this way. And I think Samba told me that was, I don't know if those are lakes or rivers, y'all. Put an asterisk. We'll get that information and get that to you. But I want you to notice the homes, the neighborhood. This is early in the morning, and there's bird. Look, you feel me? What you don't see is all the pack of birds that are around. You just see various ones darting in front of the camera, but I promise you, it's a pack of birds. And so I'm just hoping that the noise of the drone and the fact that they should be able to tell it's not a bird, but it's definitely something curious. But birds may peck at it. Sometimes they just peck at stuff. And that could be enough, to send us to the ground, because, they could hit one of the propellers, and it's very scary, man. But, so I'm more focused on all of that rather than just picking targets and really enjoying the scenery so much. But I know that I'm recording, and I'm just like, let me just get what I can, to be able to share with you. But and notice, like, there's really no homes that sit on the street. Everything is a compound. More birds. But you could see that, and like I say, for a lot of people that will be exposed to this video, they will go, oh. The other value of this is, even sometimes when you've seen aerial video from other, YouTubers or anybody that's recorded Africa, usually it's an aerial shot of the main city or something, like the main metropolis and things like that. This is just regular neighborhood. You see, regular neighborhood. I don't know what that main structure is in the center of the screen is. And later, we were watching the footage one night, and Samba was telling me, see, I got chicken. So I'm like, let me go back. Samba was telling me that there's a military installation that's somewhere near. And we were supposed to, at some point, he was supposed to show me where it was so that I don't fly over it, and maybe get shot down or something. We never got a chance to do that, so I'm not sure where it is, but Allah protected me, so that's all fine. All right, so I chickened out. I'm going back because I've got way too many birds, and the drone is completely out of my sight, obviously, and I just don't know, So this was a very tentative flight. So now I'm bringing it back. Um, Again, you can see just it's peaceful neighborhoods, and I didn't want to fly too low because, as you'll see later, around Sambas, you'll see that people that I didn't know were looking because I couldn't see them, but a lot of curiosity. People were like, "What is that? What's going on?" And that also made me kind of shy about flying, because I don't want people to think I don't know what they think, you know. But it was just a daunting feeling, like, oh, this is totally foreign to a lot of these people. They don't know what a drone is, and certainly never seen one. And there's our friendly birds. And they're the same birds that I saw in Senegal because they have that white stripe that goes across the underside of them around the neck area. And this is the Lemin village area of the Gambia. Just to give us some perspective, this is the house. If you can see my cursor, this is the house. I'm standing in the front yard, in the front here. All right. Look, birds. You feel me? Look, look. I mean, it was just, oh my God. There you see me standing there in the bottom of the frame. And I'm concentrating on flying. And so it doesn't occur to me really like, oh, people can hear it. Once you get down to a certain altitude, people can hear it. Once you get up to altitude, it can be right above you, you won't hear it. But none of that was occurring to me. I'm trying to fly and get footage. That's Samba's Volkswagen parked in front of the house there. And that is the Jedi. That's the roof, obviously. And there was a flight that I did take, that I did a long range flight, and I decided I should fly from the roof. You see these women now? Look, wait. You see this woman standing here, and then this one over here, and everybody's starting to notice. I don't know any of this because I'm standing in the front of the house on the other side. Like, I don't know any of this is happening. I'm just looking at the drone now because it's in my eyesight. There I am. Now you can see even they start coming out. You see, they're all looking up. I don't know any of this is happening until I see the footage. You see, there's Samba's tank right there. Let me go back. Let me go back. You see the borehole that I was telling you guys about? There it is right there. It's on your screen. That's the water for his house. Here I'm just doing a lot of maneuvering because uh, I haven't flown in a while, and I'm just kind of working out my nervousness and stuff like that, you know, and also just making sure that the drone is responsive and blah blah blah. You can see even this person here is stopped now. So I don't know at this point that I'm causing a bit of a stir. That's the compound next to Samba's. Somebody's building something there that I'm sure is going to be very beautiful when it's finished. Um, I won't be showing you guys the entire interior of Samba's house because I didn't want to be disrespectful. I will show you my room and bathroom and the living area, or the parlor as they call it. And these are his gates here, these black gates you can see. There I am. I can tell you all I wore was sandals while I was there. I don't remember a day where I wore uh, closed toe shoes. And I had bought those at Walmart like the day before I left or something. I was like, you're going to need you some sandals, homie. And thank God I did. So now I decide I'm going to go outside of the gate because at some point I realized, oh, or some of the kids may have come over. And so, or no, I need to be out from behind the wall. I think that's what my provocation was. I don't think the kids had come out yet. I was just like, okay, I need to get out from behind the wall so that I can know that my transmission is clear, the signal, you know, to the drone from the transmitter, and you know, I could just feel a little bit better. But look how beautiful it is, you guys. It's so beautiful. The weather was perfect the entire time I was there. There was a few days that Samba was complaining that it was hot. And while I could understand that, I wasn't hot. You know, I can tell you, I don't remember a day being in Senegal or in Gambia where I was like, oh my God, it's hot, I can't. You know, I was fine the whole time I was there, man. Can't wait to get back. Um, but digress, I was saying, you know, this is early in the morning. And so, well, the neighborhood is peaceful anyways, but it's certainly this time of morning in most places on earth, you know, it's very peaceful. I don't know what day of the week this was. If it's a weekday or if it's a weekend, I don't remember. I'd have to look at the calendar and see what day of the week was March 6th or 4th or whatever it was. Um, there, I gimbaled the camera down just so we could um, get a better observation of what the neighborhood is, sort of the town, if you will. And as I said, I didn't want to be too low in altitude, you know. It's time for prayer, and I'm getting a phone call. Fashionista, what's up, girl? And as I say, I don't know if that's a lake or a river over there, you guys, what that body of water is. And I'm focusing more, like I say, on these damn birds. And also, um, everybody's starting to come out there. I know you told me to hold on, so I was narrating this video. I think I gimbaled up there just so I could see where I'm going. You see cars going down the road, people on bicycles and motorcycles. It's like any place you would live, man. And at this point, I think is when everybody has started coming out, and uh, I'm probably sharing the screen with them and showing them stuff and telling them what's going on. Um, which was really bad timing because I was really prepared to go all the way on out and max out, but something interrupted me, and that must have been what it was. So somewhere here, I think I do stop. Oh, you're back. Hold on. You talking to me? Oh no, you talking. You're not talking to me. And so, yeah, this is where I chicken out, and you see all the birds. Look, look, look. It's Alfred Hitchcock, y'all. Look, look, look at all these damn birds. Look. I'm like, nah, dude, I can't. I can't. And I think I am speaking to Muhammad at that point. I'm like, yeah, let me bring it back. And look at all these damn birds, y'all. That's what was following me going out. Look, let me go back just a skosh. So, like I say, you don't see all the ones that are behind me because they they never really flew directly in front of me as I'm moving forward. But the moment you stop, then here they come. Then you'll see them in front of the camera, right there. You see, because I've stopped. But when I turn around, then well, even there, you can see them under siege. And then when I turn around, then you see it's Alfred Hitchcock, The Birds. I'm over it. Look, y'all. I mean, I can't. I can't. I can't. That was a real drawback for me. I'm just like, I can't with these birds because, I was doing a lot of flying here, and I never had to deal with birds like this, y'all. And I don't know if it's like that all over Africa, but like I say, Senegal, birds. Gambia, birds. But the Gambia was the worst as far as the birds, at least in this area. Beautiful birds, alhamdulillah, but not good to have anywhere around you when you're trying to fly a damn drone. And you don't want to lose your drone when you paid several $100s for it. So I'm heading back. And I know at this point, I think a lot of the kids and the brothers have come out, and I'm all of that. You'll see that here in a moment once I get back. Beautiful, 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 man. And most of them trees got something growing on them. You understand what I'm telling you? So let's put down this starvation in Africa nonsense. The land is plentiful. Fashionista, call me back when you finish. No, it's fine. It's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. All right, love you. Um, so now I've made it back. Uh, and so now you'll see that everybody has come out. In fact, I think that when I stopped, I think I let one of the little boys hit the button to, it looked like I was flying manually coming back, especially on that turnaround. Maybe it wasn't this one. Anyways, at one point I did let one of the kids hit the button to return it. No, well, yeah. Okay, I've taken it out of return because I'm flying it there manually. Look, the whole crew, y'all. Oh my God, these were the most adorable kids. And the brother standing next to me there in the striped shirt, that's Mohammed. Um, the brother behind him, I can't ever say his name. May Allah forgive me. Um, I don't remember y'all. But these kids were amazing and so loving and joyful. Oh, I can't wait. And there's my little princess coming in frame on the right. There's my princess. There's my princess. There's my princess. She was the only girl, y'all. And she was everything. Oh my God. It's so funny because I was like, after I saw the footage back, I'm like, wait, this is a picture, y'all. This is a photograph. This was also unique for me because I don't ever have anyone around me when I fly. So this was also weird for me to have anybody standing with me, you know. Um, when I flew in Senegal, the video that I released for you guys, my brothers were all up on the roof with me there. And that was a first. But I had told them, listen, I'm going up to put the drone up for the first time. If you guys want to come up, and then everybody came up. Um, but this was just organic. Everybody just kind of came out. Um, but I wanted you to see how beautiful. And this obviously doesn't represent all of the Gambia, you know, but it's definitely representative of the country. It's very beautiful, very green, lush, you know, expansive. As I said, Gambia is only 30 miles wide at its widest point. So even here at Samba's house, I was only 15 minutes from the beach. In fact, the next video that I want to show you, I was heading to the beach. That was the goal, and then I chickened out. I know the water's over there. Let me just go till I get to it, you know. And I was gonna get some beach footage. So that was my very first ever time flying this drone in the Gambia. This is in Lamin Village area, and this is at my brother Samba's compound. Now, this next one I'm going to show you is from the 6th of March. And this is the one I was just telling you about, where I was heading for the ocean, and somewhere along the way I chickened out. I don't think I chickened out, y'all. I think what happened is I was flying and I wasn't sure if I was recording. Wait, I think this is the one. And I also launched from the roof of Samba's house. And this is a later in the day type flight. You know, that first one was an early morning. This one is like afternoonish. And I'm on the roof there. Cursor on the way. I think this is the one that when I showed it to Samba, when he mentioned that there was a military installation near, and I was like, oh man, you got to show me where that's at, because I definitely want to fly over that. You know, it's enough that the birds are curious. Last thing I need is the military. So my goal was to head out to the ocean, and there's a main road there. This white installation on the left, Samba told me it's some kind of a factory or production plant for something, but I don't remember what it is, y'all. Yeah, see that break, and so I wasn't sure if I was recording. It's because you have it on your screen, but also there's telemetry on the actual controller itself. So I think I'm probably blocking with my hand. There's probably glare, and I'm trying to see, am I recording? What is my altitude and stuff like that, you know? And then now I'm pressing on. But again, you just see how beautiful, you know? It's just, man. And there's no shortage of trees. So you can always get you some shade if you need it. You know, I don't know if people were expecting to see desert or, I don't know, man. But nah, this is the Gambia, everybody. This is the Gambia. And again, there's a country in Africa called Zambia with a Z. And so um, the story goes that one of the, one of the reasons why Gambia got its name as the Gambia is because a lot of people's mail and stuff like that was going to Zambia, because it's Zambia and Gambia. So they added the, so it'd be the Gambia, like, you know, so people would know, okay. The beautiful Gambia. So I was just trying to fly tentatively, and you know, I can only see what's on my screen, so I can't see what's around me and stuff like that. Um, I can only see what we're seeing right here. You know, that's what I see when I'm looking at my screen. And I could have stopped and just rotated, you know, did a rotation to just see. I never thought about that. Um, it's a lot of pressure for me when I'm flying anyway, because it's just like you trying to monitor everything, and I don't know, man. With time. But again, I'm pressing on because I'm thinking I'm just going to head out to the ocean. But at some point, something made me turn back. I don't know if it was I don't know, y'all. I don't know. And I do love the privacy of the compound. Um, I do love that. And they build big and they build solid. There's no drywall and wood frames, and nah, it's solid, homie. From the ground to the roof. So yeah, that I turned around for some reason. You know what? I don't know, y'all, but I think also I might have lost the uh on the screen that gives me my distance, my speed, my altitude, all of that. This might have I might have lost my altitude and distance. I don't know. I don't know. And you can see there's a lot of building going on. I saw that just about everywhere that I went. There's a lot of building going on, a lot of homes being built. And people build their homes. You build like Samba built his house. That's it. You don't got nobody else you got to pay for a damn thing. That's it. That's it. There's no, you don't got to pay anything else for the land or the house. It's over. It's over. You know, so that's also one of the things about um, living in much of Africa is, even with the cost of living being vastly cheaper there than it is here. And so, certainly, if you built your own house, you could pretty much live free in life the rest of your life, basically, because what else are you going to pay? You know, Electrical, you have a meter in your house that you pay it right there at the meter. You don't got to go to nobody's office. You don't got to email nobody. You don't got to pay nothing online. You pay it right there at the location. You good. You buy as much as you want. And then if you have cable, or Wi-Fi or something like that, you pay for that. And your food, and there's no water bill. That's out. Um, so you don't have a bunch of utility and stuff you got to be paying. You know, you're just good to go. and there weren't as many birds this particular day and at this particular time that I had to deal with. You know, I would be checking for birds when I go out to fly, like, okay, what's the bird ratio going on out here right now? You feel me? And can I get out and, you know, get a flight going before they converge upon me in mass? There I am standing on the roof right here. If you can see my cursor, there is standing on the roof. I didn't remember to gimbal down as I on the approach. And again, let's see, where's the tree at? Here's the mosque right over here, y'all. Right over here. And as I say, I'm going to have that video up tomorrow. I just have to set up the GoFundMe. I've not set that up because I needed to correspond with my brothers in Gambia, also the imam of the mosque, and to understand how, you know, the money will go from the GoFundMe to the imam. So I will have the GoFundMe set up. I'll get that set up today, and then we'll be ready to release it tomorrow. And I'm imploring everybody to give whatever you can. Everybody, whatever you can. There's no contribution that's too small. Just whatever you are capable of, we ask you to give that, and Allah will bless you for that. You know, we always see these commercials on TV in this country, you know, late at night with the kids with the flies crawling on them. And for just 37 cents a day, you can feed a child. Nah, this is worthy. It's tangible. It's transparent. You can see it. And, you know, so this can be an opportunity for you to do something for Africa. And so now I'm in the landing sequence there. And I do know that you're going to be able to see Samba's borehole better here as I'm coming down. Yeah, there it is. There's his tank. That's a massive thing, y'all. Like I say, you see them everywhere. Homes, businesses, it don't matter. Yeah. So I wanted to begin with those, with some aerial footage for you guys, so you could just appreciate the country. And as I say, I will now I'll begin after I release the video for the GoFundMe for the fundraiser tomorrow. And also, you can still donate on the Cash App as well, everybody. You can donate, you'll be able to donate on the GoFundMe, and obviously that link will be produced once I set it up, and I will make sure that I have that attached to every video that I do, quite frankly. But the Cash App is the same as it's always been. It's the Jedi 1814. It's a $, and then there's no caps or spaces. It's just $, the Jedi 1814. And you can put a little note with it if you'd like to say, you know, donation for the mosque. It doesn't matter, but every coin will go for the mosque. Okay, so that's starting over there now. So, yeah, so that's what I'm be doing, you guys. I'll release the GoFundMe fundraiser video next, and then after that, then I'll start releasing my footage from the Gambia, and maybe I'll start with what's today? Where's my phone? It's Wednesday, so between now and Friday, inshallah, if not before Friday, which I anticipate before Friday, but if not, certainly on Friday, I'll start with a live stream. Whatever first footage that I'm going to share with you, I'll do it on a live so I can narrate as we go. And yeah, I'm excited to show you the stuff that I was able to record in the Gambia. I even have one day we were at Brother Dowda's compound, and we were having a tie. I also did a live stream from there. So, but one day we were there, and I interviewed one of the brothers that was there that spoke English. We were having a great conversation. I think you guys will really enjoy that. Just his take on everything. I found very engaging, and was so glad that he didn't mind me recording, and you guys will get a chance to see him. And his name escapes me too. Remember, I have a lot of language and a lot of names to deal with, y'all, so but you'll really appreciate this brother. The other value of him is that if you just turn the sound down, you would have no idea that that's Africa, and you would have no idea that that brother is African. You feel me? You know, I can tell you that that's one of the things that all of us would be struck by, is if you went there, and especially if you were deaf and you went to Africa, you just that you know these are our people. You know that they're us, and you know that we're them. There's no question about that, you know. And just to feel that connection, you know, how many brothers did I meet that I'm like, that's so and so, that's so and so. I know this brother already. You feel me? There was one brother at I think it was at the airport. I don't know what airport I was at. I think it might have been in Senegal. This brother was Tay Diggs. It was him. It was Tay Diggs. It was Tay Diggs. And I was like, you know who the American actor Tay Diggs is? And he didn't know who he was. I said, I want you to look him up. I told him his name. I want you to look up, his name is Tay Diggs. I want you to look him up and see a picture of yourself, you know. So, so as I say, that was the value of this, everybody, is so you could get a sense of some of the country from the air, and what the neighborhood, the area that I was in, even what that looks like, just so you have a different picture in your mind. Replace the images that have been given to you over the time that you've probably been alive, and replace it with the reality, you know. And this is representative of most African countries across the continent, you know, some portion of it, you know. If I had been in Banjul and filmed, then it would have been more metropolis, more city type, you know. But this is more the suburbs. So as you could see, if I told you this was South Carolina, you would have no reason to doubt that, you know. Or if it was outskirts of Atlanta or something, you know, whatever, you know. This is what it really looks like. This is it, not what these white demons have and continue to perpetuate. And as I say, this is just one portion of one country. This is the Gambia, but it's not all of the Gambia, you know. And so you will see more of that as we go on, as I begin to release footage. You know, when Samba and I were at the beach, I want you to see that, you know. And but the journey there, what I'm seeing, and all that kind of stuff. I'm very excited that we've arrived now at this stage where I can begin to show you the stuff that's in the Gambia. So I love you guys all. Do look for the fundraiser video, you guys, and let us all, let us all give to this. And when in the video, I'm explaining everything. I'm doing interviews. I interviewed the imam. I'm showing you the mosque. I did aerial video of the mosque. and I take you all in it and around it so you could really understand what the condition of it is and why we need your help. So I will see you soon. This is the Jedi. Thank you so much for watching.